One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. The Spartans will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Longhorns offense will have the football first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to throw. It's Rob. Oh, he's going to go up top. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Snags it over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, this is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams
reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense.
Going for it all. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And they'll close in. Going right to work up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he makes the catch at the 25.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but they're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Looking for a man. It's Avila. Trying to get behind the defense. Snags it on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Touchdown, Texas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Unloads to the wideout. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They just keep firing. This time it's complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! This offense starts deep in a hole. Back to throw, it's Avila. Looking deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Off and running. Touchdown, Texas. Once he got it. Here comes the Texas offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strikes. Time to take a shot. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they add 6 more. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Keeps looking downfield. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Trying to beat the D deep. Brings it in down the left side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice...
Going for it all. Touchdown, Texas! They went for the big play, and boy, did it... Wants to adjust the pattern. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Sometimes you'll hear guys derisively say, well, he just piles up numbers. When the number gets close to 450, that's worth doing.
And that's why they throw it as much as they do, because they've got a difference maker playing the quarterback position. He gives them a chance to be explosive and light up the scoreboard.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Rock. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what...
Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Using his legs to buy some time. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Rock. He uncorks one deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The Longhorns line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they... He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wants to fire on second down. Hit as he throws. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the move. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Rob. Zings it complete to the right. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up.
Touchdown, Texas! So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.